Yo, so what's going on, guys? It has been a long time. I apologize. As you can see, I have been copying my bits from Supreme, but for me the season was kind of dead, so I didn't really want to get into detail of reviewing things, and some pickups were smaller than others. For example, I got slays, you know, I've got a couple of these slays. Yeah, so I haven't been doing a review. Amongst other things, I got married, I've moved house, my laptop broke. Like I say, I haven't been copying or picking up as much. So there's just a number of reasons. I've been traveling, and I will show you, for example, a picture of me at Pablo Escobar's mansion right here. And yeah, just been living, man, just been doing my thing. But look, I've got a new laptop. I'm trying to get back on the vlogging game. I've watched some vlogs, and I'm kind of, you know, re-energized about vlogging and putting some video and content out there on YouTube. So what better way than to start with my top 10 of 2017. I feel like this year was the year of the silhouette. So there was a bunch of shoes that came out, and then they kept releasing different colorways. For example, the Air Max 97 started with the silver bullets, and then they just kept churning and churning, bringing out different colors, different silhouettes with a fresh take on them. So I've kind of tried to do a top 10 of, you know, the silhouettes of the year, but my number one is going to be a controversial one. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into my top 10 for 2017. Alright, so starting off with number 10, I have gone with the Air Max 1. The Air Max Day was very hyped for me personally, because they were re-releasing this shoe, which is by far my favorite Air Max 1 ever, and that is the Atmos with the teal and the elephant print. So very happy. I actually queued up outside Offspring for these, and was very lucky to land my size. They did also release a Jordan pack with a Jordan 3, but those were kind of dead in my opinion. And these, you know, are the hardest Air Max 1s you could ever cop, ever. And I managed to get them. Also the Air Max Masters were hard, but I didn't really like what they done with the Air Max campaign, Air Max Day campaign. You know, I'm not feeling the Sean Witherspoons, all those other new silhouettes. They kind of were kind of dead to me. But the Air Max 1 came back hard for me. Really happy that that shoe won the vote and that they got re-released. So Air Max 1's number 10. Okay, number 9 is a shoe that I was super gassed about in 2016, but I didn't manage to land, and that was the Fear of God Vans. And I managed to get myself 2 pairs. So this for me was the colorway that was the hardest one. So you've got the red corduroy, you've got the Fear of God print there on the side, and just a sick shoe. So happy that I managed to land these. And I don't know if you've seen the announcements, but Jerry Lorenzo will be partnering with Nike in 2018, as he has announced on his Twitter. So yeah, looking forward to that. Hopefully it's a Fear of God collaboration and not a Jerry Lorenzo collaboration, because I think that Fear of God print on a Nike shoe would be lit. This was the other colorway that was really hyped. I haven't worn these yet, but here's the marshmallow color. Very similar to the one that released in 2016. In my opinion, 2016 one was a lot better with the all over print. But if you can't get your hands on those, these are substantially cheaper. Quality on these, you know, for a pair of Vans are very nice with the leather lining. But Fear of God, number 9, Fear of God Vans. Okay, a shoe that Nike have been trying to bring back hard and have failed in my opinion was the Nike Dunk SB. Came back hard with these Pigeon SB Dunks, and these are my number 8. These were fairly general release, and so quite easy to cop. There you can see that pigeon on the heel, which is very lit, and the shoe is very nice. You know, Nike Dunk SB Low is one of the shoes that I got into from a very young age. That SB era, when they started bringing out SBs in major collaborations, was the reason I kind of got into shoes. So this is my number 8 shoe. Okay, a shoe that's gone kind of under the radar and you could actually pick up from the sales is my number 7. It would be the Alexander Wang Adidas collaboration. And in my opinion, all of the Wang shoes are very, very sick. This pair is one of my favorites. And you know, super comfortable. Huge boost unit there in the heel. These are the basketball highs, but the lows are currently on sale, and I probably will cop. And then there's another pair, the hiking low Alexander Wangs are a pair that I need in my life. So for me, Alexander Wang, number 7. Okay, so I like the fresh take that the Wangs have, you know, brought to the game, and I like the fresh silhouette that they've brought. But something I was really looking forward to in 2017 were these. It is the VaporMax, the Nike VaporMax, and this was a shoe that I saw previewed very early on in 2016. Initially we saw the Comme des Garçons VaporMax, and although these are a very nice shoe, I actually prefer the laced version, and you know, triple black for me all day. These are an ID. I couldn't wait actually, and I wasn't sure that Nike would release a triple black version, so I just ID'd these and paid a little bit extra to get them early. But I've been wearing these a lot. They're very difficult to actually drive in because of that sole, but once you break them in, super comfortable and a very nice shoe. Hats off to Nike for bringing out a new silhouette, challenging, in my opinion, the Ultra Boost for aesthetics, for comfort, and yeah, super sick shoe. Okay, coming in at number 4 is the Nike Air Force 1. So they came super hard this year, bringing back the Air Force 1 in this AF 100 series. We saw the Travis Scott, we saw the Rockefellers, we saw the Don C's, we saw the acronyms, and we saw the Off-Whites as well. I actually did attend ComplexCon in LA, and that was a major L for me personally, but it was a good experience nonetheless. And yeah, a lot of people were lining up for these, the Rockefeller joints, and yeah, these are one of my favorite Air Force Ones out of the whole collection. But yeah, the Air Force 1 was a very hard shoe in 2017. But my pick of the bunch from the Air Force 1, the Don C Air Force 1. So as you can see, he's taken Air Force 1s, Air Force 2s and Air Force 3s to make these up, and he's put some faux snakeskin on the swoosh and on the strap. And he's got some Just Don its insignia on the heel tab there, as well as on the lace locks. But for me, super sick shoe. Really scared to wear them just because they're triple white, but Air Force 1s came hard. Okay, coming in at number 3, as mentioned at the start of the video, is actually the Air Max 97. So that silhouette came super hard this year. We had the silver bullets, we had the gold bullets, we had the Skeptors, we have had a slew of general release colorways, and we've just had the camel pack as well. For me, in my opinion, there were 3 shoes that were just the hardest. They were the Skeptor joints, and just wanted to shout out Gary Warnett, who unfortunately passed away, who worked with Skeptor on designing this shoe. Super cool dude. Check his blog out, which is Guarism. Just Google that and it will come up. Super knowledgeable about sneakers and about trainers in general, about streetwear, about Supreme. Very well respected, and he will be hugely missed. So yeah, Gary worked on these, the Skeptor joints, which, you know, are one of my favorite of the 97s that released this year. And then the other ones were the Undefeated, so the white with the Gucci colorway, the black with the Gucci colorway, and of course the pair that released at ComplexCon in that olive khaki green. And my boy Amadeep, shout out to Amadeep, who came with me to ComplexCon, managed to snag a pair, and unfortunately I did not. But yeah, the Air Max 97 coming in at number 3. So number 2 on my list, and controversially are the off-white joints. So I got 3 pair here, and just that whole collection brought a lot of energy. The Nike Lab initial release, the workshops that they done that I was lucky to attend, the number of drops and the number of shoes that they released were, you know, amazing, and it felt like a lot of people managed to get their hands on a few pairs, which was lovely. I've got 3 pairs here which I really like, and I'm missing the Jordan 1s and the Prestos, but do trust me when I say they will be mine. Oh yes, they will be mine.
It will be mine. Oh yes, it will be mine.
So I have got the Air Force 1, which in my opinion are super sick, and these are actually a lot more comfortable and a lot more wearable than regular Air Force 1s, because the toe box is more of a material than a leather, and they won't, you know, go crazy on you once you've worn them once, and generally just super comfortable. Of course, one of my shoes of the year, the VaporMax, and I've gone with a black lace just because I'm kind of a simple guy. Super sick shoe. Nice touches, huge Nike swoosh in white, deconstructed like all of them. Nike VaporMax. The shoe that wasn't so hyped was the Air Max 90, but in my opinion, one of my favourite. Very nice shoe. I've worn these a couple times, and like I say, keeping it simple with the white laces. And the good thing about this shoe is that, you know, although a lot of people did have them, a lot of people were switching up the laces, having one with orange, one with green, or keeping it simple like me. Some people had the hang tag on them, some people left that off. But yeah, I just felt like people could, you know, put their own touch on these shoes. And there was 10 of them, so it's like you still kind of felt special if you managed to get a pair. Looking forward to more off-whites in 2018. Last but not least, and controversially, my #1 shoe of the year is the Supreme Nike Pumaras in that triple black colorway. Now, no one really likes this shoe. This is like one of the first Nike shoes that has kind of sat online. Even when Nike Lab done the release, it was kind of dead. But this is a shoe that I have been wearing constantly since copping. I cannot take them off my feet. And triple black for me is just my favorite color. Look at the way I'm dressed. There's a couple of shoes that I've shown you throughout the collection. Just triple black does it for me. And these are the most comfortable shoes, the most wearable in the adverse weather conditions. You're not worried about beating them up, and it's just, you know, a really nice comfortable shoe with the material on the midsole, the reflective parts, the Supreme insignia, the Nike touches, world famous on the heel tab. Super sick shoe, and very slept on, which is another reason I put it at #1, is because not everyone liked this shoe, but I really did. I'm very happy that I copped this. I'm not sure about the other colorway. Triple black, you cannot go wrong, and I highly recommend you pick up a pair of Pumaras, if not these. So that is it. That's my top 10 of 2017. Looking to go in 2018. I'm looking to pick up hella Supreme, hella kicks, got a few more vlogs, and travel a bit more, see this world. Anyway, peace out guys, and see you soon. Like the pillars at the same feet. Black car down for the presidential suite. Black truck out front on my presidential feet. Presidential rolling out, presidential race. Might do all the room service.